and other Ogbonge body for Deve Matta. The Edo State Governor Godwin Obaseki and the Minister of Science and Technology, Dr. Ogbonge, don task universities and research institutions to Collabo to pursue the country's economic prosperity and technological advancement. Dem yarn dis one when the minister pay courtesy visit to the governor for the government house for Benin City. The governor commend the minister for im efforts to unite universities around the country to bring national Deve, say make federal government allow states to get better control over research institutions, especially for oil palm and rubber, as dem also dey proud of the initiative and dem dey give full assurance to the minister say Edo State dey ready to work with the ministry.
I'm very pleased, very, very glad that you have come and that you are focusing on the issues that are of concern to us. And so I'm glad that you have decided to come up with this initiative to try and bring people together, bring everybody together. That there's only one sector, the Nigerian sector, and that the federal government also must take the lead and understand that you are also an enabler, and that the research centers, the findings, the technology innovations don't occur at the federal level. These are all occur at the local level. And so you must give that power and that authenticity and that authority to people locally to be who they are, to do the things they need to do. I have 2 research centers in this state, right? One of them is on oil palm. 5 years ago, we said, look, let's collaborate with the federal government. Give us this center. Let's bring the private sector to co-own NIFOR. But there's a pullback. So what is happening? Another maybe $20–30 million that would have come in to research new seedlings in oil palm is going out. Ditto rubber, we have no choice, but it's about execution. Because there's nothing new in this country. Everything we've said has been written and resaid over and over again. But it just doesn't happen because of self-interest, not national interest. So, to just assure you that in Edo State, we're ready to. In fact, we need it more than ever. But please, again, we can only go so far. It's like federal government's our father. It's only how much authority, how much leeway the father gives you, you can run with. So I want to thank you. Say, look, you have us as always, and we're ready to work with you. We're blessed here, because you go left, if it's in medicine, in the medical sector, we have federal institutions. If it's in agriculture, we have them. If it's, we have all of them around us. In roads, we have them.
Honestly, and say collabo between universities dey good to boost nation's economy. Him say as universities no dey collabo together, e no good, and na im make dem dey work to establish technology and innovation centers for global competitiveness across the 6 geopolitical zones.
All the centers of knowledge that we have in the nation, whether the universities, research institutes, universities including our polytechnics, then industry, because industries should on their own have research laboratories. So they're also centers of knowledge. They have been working independent of each other, one operating as if the others don't exist. And this has created tremendous problems. You have a system where the research institutes will be doing research just on their own. Things they think about and all that. That's fine, but it's not good enough for Nigeria. The Federal Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation will be leading the nation in making sure that our economy will no longer be dependent solely on commodities, but rather on knowledge that is innovation driven. So we decided that we can no longer allow all the centers of knowledge, the industry, the universities, the research institutes to be working, independent of one another, that they should start working together. And by doing so, we will now see that the sort of research that will be done in the research institutes will be need-driven research, research that we'll be solving problems that are existing in our industry so that commercialization will be easy. We have a problem today where there are so many research findings that have not been commercialized because we don't even have the venture capitalists. And these are all gaps in terms of developing the nation. And as a leading figure in investments, in the economics of this nation, you know that it is very important, for us to do what we want to accomplish, now. We want to establish technology and innovation centers for global competitiveness. These centers will bring, and we're going to have these centers in all the 6 geopolitical zones. Every geopolitical zone will have one. And in each of the centers, all the universities, polytechnics, industries, research institutes will come together. We have to do it. It's a way of trying to help accelerate the process of development. If you allow things to go naturally, it's going to take us so many years. So we have to take this route to help us get to where Nigeria should be. And we believe that once we're able to do this, then what it means is that the research institutes and agencies will now be doing the work that industry will require. And then once industry requires a job and you complete it, they will be willing, to commercialize it. They will be willing to use it immediately, and even in terms of funding and so on. And the universities will now be producing the manpower, requisites, qualifications, skills, talents, that will help the industry, to produce the things that we need to produce here. Because
this na the Ogbonge Informate 20MC News carry come give una. My name na Pentecost Ogo.